All right, welcome everyone to game number 2 of week 2. We've got number 5 Coastal and number 2 Yukon taking off Coastal. Fell to number 1 UCO last week. Connecticut with a dominating win over North Dakota State, and the teams are ready. So we are not going to delay this at all. We are going to head to Coastal Carolina to begin the pregame interviews.
Wendy's might have the best sides of all of the fast food restaurants.
That's a great twist. Anyway, Coach Cage, how are we feeling tonight?
I feel good, bro. I felt good going into last week. We just couldn't catch a damn pass on defense. I feel good going into the night. We've minor tweaks to our offense to play more to Jason Hoffman's style. So we'll get it figured out. It's going to be a work in progress all season. I'm the only freaking guy in the league with a pocket passer, but we took this route. It's the route we wanted to go. It's just we have no one else to go off of besides ourselves. So we'll get it figured out.
And then, Twist, those offensive adjustments, what are you looking to do different than what we saw last week against UCO?
I'd like to definitely try and control the line of scrimmage a little bit more this week. Try and pick out, holes here and there, but control the ball, maybe to keep it on the ground a little bit. And then, obviously look for over-the-top stuff later on. But just trying to control the game a little bit more. It felt like it kind of got away from us a little bit. Couldn't stick with our plan last week.
And then Coach Martin, defensively gave up 31 points last week. What did you do in the during the week to get your defense ready for this week?
Taught the DBs to catch the ball, man. Four picks would have been big last week, and there won't be 31 points tonight. That's
all right. Well, with that, I'll head over to Yukon, and I will see you all at halftime. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Really?
Coach Parks, how are we doing tonight for the Yukon Huskies?
Caleb, Gerald, Jerry, Larry. We're feeling great, brother. All right. I don't know what it is, and I know we're talking. But I just talked to my guys. We're just feeling good. We're feeling loose. This was a great week of practice. We're ready to get out there. Our first home game, our first division game against probably, in my opinion, this is the 2 seed versus the 3 seed right now. So this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be a good game, and it's one to watch out for.
Coach Zach put up 41 points last week against NDSU. Probably a tougher matchup defensively for you. What are your adjustments going into this game?
It's just time to put up or shut up. I'm not going to say too much about adjustments or anything, but it's time to show them who we are.
And then Raider, haven't faced Coastal in a while. You just see him last season. Any similarities you saw from Coastal last week that you think you can exploit?
Yeah, I think there's definitely some things we can take advantage of. I don't want to give it all away, but I have run some schemes by the guys here, and I think we have a good game plan going forward.
All right, well, I will head back to the booth. You guys can get this started, and I'll see you all at halftime. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well, they are loading into the game. Let's take a refresher to last night. How Upper Iowa pulled off the win against Montana. Here is the game-winning touchdown for Upper Iowa. They scored with 15 seconds left on a 3rd and 8 on this pass by Barry to the boundary after Montana had 2 straight pick sixes that got Montana tied up there. But Coastal Carolina will kick it away. Yukon will make a statement here on offense. Or at least they're hoping they make a statement here on offense. Put up 41 last week. Coastal gave up 31 last week. See if they made any changes going into each respective week. Kick us away for Yukon. Wait a minute. Do they have... They're both wearing dark unis. They are. Oh, this is going to be hard. Oh, hell. This is going to be really hard. Connecticut's got the ball. Okay, this will be fun. I'm not letting my opponents have in the booth with me. I will talk shit to you, so I don't think you want that. All right, let's see what Coastal can bring out here on defense. Like I said, gave up 31 last week. Yukon put up 41 against North Dakota State. Let's see if anything different. Yeah, we have a navy on black jersey game, which is going to be really fun for my eyes. Weasley handoff, Brian Robinson up the middle, or excuse me, Bryce Robinson gets the 7-yard 2nd and 3 for UConn. They immediately go in the hurry up. And as you can see, the coordinators and head coach for UConn on the screen. It's going to be a play action pass. Almost hit immediately as he threw the ball, but he gets it away. Jake Spruce with a 5-yard reception, 1st and 10, Connecticut. Coach Martin, the defense coordinator for Coastal Carolina, is seeing what he's got. As he said in the pregame, 4 dropped interceptions that could have changed the game. One of them was a pick 6 for sure that cost Coastal a 14-point loss. Weasley back to pass, fires left side, gets it to Alex LeBlake for a 2-yard reception, 2nd and 8 for Connecticut. Yeah, well, transitions, we got replayed now. It's been a while since you... Well, I don't know if you watched last week or not. I don't think you did. Because we played on Wednesday, and we debuted replay on the Thursday. So you probably didn't see it. So, yeah. We have replay. I'll show in a little bit. 2nd and 8 for Connecticut at the 39-yard line. Going to be a keeper by Weasley on a read option. Weasley fights his way, gets the first down. 9-yard carry by Weasley. You can take another look at that real quick. A nice pull by Weasley. And it's 1st and 10 for Connecticut. Weasley got some nice blocks up the field. And yeah, Connecticut with another first down near midfield at the 47. First and 10, Weasley back to pass. Looking down the field, fires a check down to his receiver. Breaks one tackle. John Jones with a 7-yard reception. It's a 2nd and 3 now for UConn. Yeah. Maybe UConn finally found something with their Weasley. You know, they struggled all of last season to get him going in big games. Weasley already driving on Coastal near the 46 as the Parge changes the play. It's a 2nd and 3 now for Connecticut. Weasley back to pass. Coastal brings a blitz, fires. It's intercepted at the 41! And Coastal gets to midfield. 1st and 10, Coastal Carolina. The announcer jinx is real. We can look at that again. I don't think Weasley saw that man in coverage. He did not. He stepped up in the routes, and it was intercepted and taken to UConn's 49-yard line. Where Coastal Carolina has a chance to take the lead on their first possession of the game. Thanks, Juan. I don't know how far behind you are. I think you're more delayed than the others, but that's okay. 1st and 10 at midfield for Coastal Carolina. I can't remember his name. I think it's Hoffman. It's Hoffman. Josh Hoffman. Hands off to, I want to say that's Slade Endenfield. 2nd and 7 for Coastal. Coastal Carolina was not really able to run the offense they wanted last week. Got, a little too far behind. Starting the second half, they were down 10. Was not able to run the offense. They probably wanted it throughout the whole game. Oh my God, you're like a full 30 seconds behind. That's crazy. It's going to be another handoff to Edenfield up the middle. Edenfield tries to fight his way through the line. Only gets 4 or 3 yards. It's now 3rd and 4 for Coastal. And I would bet that Gage is definitely, contemplating if they don't pick it up here, going for it on 4th down. You just got a big turnover. You don't want to give it right back. Third and 4 for Coastal Carolina at the 44. That's fair. Play action pass. Hoffman looking down the field. Fires. Has a man. It's his tight end, Taj Williams, who gets the first down, 9 yards for Coastal Carolina, and they move the chains. Hoffman, I think on his first pass attempt, finds Taj Williams. And Coastal is near the red zone. At the 35, that was Hoffman's first pass, and it was for 9 yards. Going to be another handoff to Edenfield, this time on the left side. Edenfield has some blockers, gets 4 yards, 2nd and 6 for Coastal. Just a reminder, after this one, we have a doubleheader tonight. Miami hosts Georgetown at 8:30. Another expansion team getting their second game. Really get to find out what they're made of tonight against a team that has one of the best defenses in the league. So that'll be fun at 8:30. Just after this game, after we get the stream set up. 2nd and 6 though for Coastal, near the 30-yard line. Strong toss right side, Enfield. Oh, he could not get outside. What a tackle in the backfield by Lucy Reeds. And it's now 3rd and 11. We'll take another look at that tackle. That probably saved at least a 10-yard gain, if not a touchdown. The corner was the only one on the right side. Everyone else is blocked. That probably did save a touchdown. I don't think anyone was getting to them. But now it's a 3rd and 11 for Coastal Carolina. After a promising drive for the turnover they forced near midfield, now at the 36-yard line. And there's two receivers each side for Coastal. Hoffman letting the play clock wind down. 5 seconds to go. UConn plays off the last second. Will Coastal get the snap off? No, they won't. Delay of game. Coastal Carolina. It's now going to be 3rd and 16. Third and 16 now for Coastal. Not really sure the range of their kicker. I think they've got a decent one, so you can get some yards here. You can take a 3-point lead. But that's not what Coastal wanted after a decent drive. Now back to the 41-yard line. Currently a 58-yard field goal. Fairly certain they cannot make that from here, so they're going to at least need to get probably 5 to 10 yards to have a chance. UConn backs off once again. 6 seconds on the play clock. Hoffman changing to play late once again, 3 seconds. That's going to be a handoff of middle. Edenfield only gets 4 yards. 4th and 11. And Coastal has a decision to make. One, question. This is UConn's fight song. Like, it's actually their fight song. We have no idea why it's playing, but it's like their actual fight song. The kick is up. The kick is no good. It is missed, a little left, and UConn gets a stop. We have no idea why this is triggering UConn's fight song. But that's their fight song. We checked last week during the game. We have no idea why. Because we both know the way we added them is not the same as when they were base game. So I don't know why it's going like that. But we thought it was cool. First and 10 for Connecticut at the 38-yard line. And UConn starts off with the delay of game on their first drive. We'll take a look at that missed field goal by CCU. Oh, really? Yeah, I know that, but wouldn't it be based off that six-letter code? Like how we add teams? That's what I'm saying. We didn't add them the same, so I don't know. First and 10, Weasley back to, or first and 15 now. Weasley back to pass. This drops. Now it's 2nd and 15 as Weasley started off pretty hot, and now he has done 2 incomplete passes. One was an interception. It's a 2nd and 15. Fair enough. Yeah, I know that. I know the announcers will say because they said Broncos for UCO when he played, so I don't know. 2nd and 15, Weasley back to pass once again. Fires left side, has a man. First down and a little bit more. 23 yards for John Jones, the freshman. Weasley found him on the left side. Gotcha. Okay. First and 10 for Connecticut. At the 46-yard line. They threw a pick in this situation last time. Connecticut not avoiding to do that again, I should say. Pistol formation for the Huskies. Hand out to Bryce Robinson. Robinson trying to get some blockers. Almost broke free. Only gets 4. 2nd and 6 for UConn. Second and 6 now for the Huskies. Will be in Mayo for? I don't know. Handoff Robinson. Robinson fights his way, gets another first down for Connecticut. It's an 8-yard carry by Bryce Robinson as we approach the ending of the first quarter, still at 0. But Connecticut is driving down the field. First and 10 for UConn at the 34-yard line. Bunt set on the right side for the Huskies. Coastal now presses their receivers. It's going to be Weasley back to pass looking, going to take off, run with it. Has some blocker, slides down for a 7-yard carry. 2nd and 3 for Connecticut. I mean, they probably would. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, like the stream, please. It only helps us grow, guys. Play action pass, Weezy looking down the field, fires the incomplete. No one there over the middle. Now a 3rd and 3 for the final play of the first quarter. Yeah, like and subscribe, please, guys. Like I said, only helps us grow. It would allow us, have more expansion teams, have more players in Gridiron, all those sort of things. More recruits in the Coaches League, which we desperately need. More guys to just be recruits. So please like and subscribe. Handoff, Bryce Robinson. Robinson gets the first down. What a carry by Bryce Robinson to close out the first quarter. As we will go to replay before they get their first play off of the second half. Maybe. I might have to end it early. No, I won't. Bryce Robinson stops in the backfield but fights his way for a first down. And it's 1st and 10 UConn near the 24-yard line. Maybe I should put that in the bottom line. I think that would help. I don't know. Weasley fires in the middle. It's incomplete once again. 2nd and 10 for UConn. As Connecticut has the ball at the 23-yard line. After throwing a pick on the first drive, UConn has not, found that to be a problem. It's going to be a handoff to Bryce Robinson up the middle. Robinson fights his way. Only gets 3 yards this time. Now it's a 3rd and long for UConn. Try to get on the board first in this game. Third and 7 for Connecticut at the 20-yard line. In the red zone now for the first time tonight. Weasley back to pass looking. Nothing coming open. Weasley fires left side. Has a man. It's intercepted once again at the 4-yard line. This time he's got some blockers. And he's tackled at the 23-yard line. Another interception by Weasley. What a play by Angel Maldonado. The corner at I think it's the sophomore corner now. And Coastal gets another big turnover. We will look at that replay in just a second. I don't want to, have the replay overlap with the play. But Coastal survived a scoring opportunity for UConn and gets the ball at the 23-yard line where it's 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Edenfield. Edenfield loses 3 yards. 2nd and 13. We will look at that interception real quick before the next play. Weasley just not see that corner for the last seconds. And another terrible pass for UConn. And Coastal survives another scoring opportunity. Just saying, Juan. I think we scored. I think we were at 14 points at this point. Just gonna put it out there. That you're probably. I think we already scored a couple times at this point. But anyway, middle screen. I'm telling you right now, those really don't work in this league. But now it's a 3rd and 13 for Coastal, and we'll see what Coach Twist can call here. I think Twist actually has a play sheet. He's looking down at something. I think he's got a script. So that's how dedicated Coastal is. They actually have a paper script that Twist is calling plays, and the Colorado News is official. That's kind of crazy. But, yeah, both the OC and DC for Coastal are real-life coaches. So that is just something they always do. 3rd and 13 for Coastal Carolina. Hoffman under center. Hoffman back to pass, a deep drop, looking, nothing coming open, launches down the field, looking for a man. It's it's not intercepted. It's dropped at midfield. 4th and 13 now for Coastal. Got the punt away. Kick is away. And it'll be fair caught at the 41-yard line. Let's see what Coastal had here on this 3rd and 13 as Hoffman launched it down the field. It's almost intercepted. It really wasn't a receiver in the area for Coastal. And now UConn's got great field position for the 3rd drive of the game. At the 41-yard line. 3 receivers left side for the Huskies. Weasley back to pass. Throwing the interception. Fires over the middle. It's caught. I thought he fumbled that ball. 2nd and 8 for UConn. They're going to the hurry up. 5:20 up to go. And UConn senses some urgency to get some points on the board before halftime. It's going to be a quick snap to Bryce Robinson on the handoff. And Robinson gets 6 yards. Now a 3rd and 2 near midfield. And the UConn not getting out of the hurry up. They like the look that they got from Coastal on the defensive side. Coastal presses the receivers, another handoff. That's a run commit, and it's blown up in the backfield. Robinson still fights and gets a yard. We'll see what what UConn does here on 4th and 1. They're going for it. Goal line formation coming out for UConn. A big play here near midfield. Coastal has a total of 15 yards through the a quarter and a half. Both goal line defense for both run commits. Play action pass has a man tied in. 1st down, UConn. What a play call by Coach Zach. Gets the 1st down for Connecticut. You look at it again. A 4th and 1 play action. A gutsy call by Connecticut, but it pays off. Gets the 1st down. And Connecticut now has another chance to score before halftime with 4 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Pistol formation for the Huskies. Handoff to Robinson. Left side of Robinson. Tries to get away. Only gets a yard. 2nd and 9 for Connecticut. Second and 9, play action pass. Weasley looking down the field, fires, has a man behind the defense. It's caught. 10-5, tackled in the end zone. Touchdown, Connecticut. Alex Blake. And Connecticut strikes first with 3.5 minutes to go. What a pass by George Weasley, finding a man behind the defense. as he is tackled in the end zone. The extra point is up and good. 7-0's our score. 3:36 left in the second quarter. Kick is away. Coastal will return it from about 3 yards in the end zone. Gets outside to the 30, 35, 40. Tackled at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Coastal Carolina there. Now down 7 after getting 2 turnovers and not capitalize on. What does Coach Twist have for the CCU offense? They are kind of at a loss. They can't really seem to move the ball. Coach Raider giving some decent looks to for UConn to Coastal. See if Coastal can finally get something going. Hand off to Edenfield. Edenfield tackled in the backfield, loses a yard on the play. 2nd and 11 for Coastal now. Second and 11 for Coastal Carolina at the 44-yard line. I formation for the Chanticleers. Going to be a handoff. Edenfield trying to get some blockers. Runs over 1. Only gets 4 yards, though. It's a 3rd and 7 for Coastal Carolina. Total of 18 yards on the day for the Chanticleers, as they have another 3rd and long to try to deal with. 9 of those yards came on a single play on a 3rd down on their first drive of the game. Can Hoffman finally find someone else to convert a 3rd and long here? Third and 7, I formation at the 42-yard line. Hoffman back to pass, fires right side. It's knocked away, incomplete. And it's a 4th and 7 for Hoffman and Coastal Carolina. I don't think they're going to go for it. I think they're going to punt it away. Coastal is going for it on a 4th and 7. This is an interesting call. I don't know what Barnes is saying to the camera. Interesting call for Coastal here. From their own 46-yard line, going for it on 4th and 7. Jer Weasley just threw a dot on the previous drive. 4th and 7. I think they're bluffing. I don't think they're going to go for it. They're bluffing. Oh, they're not. Play action pass. Hoffman, it's incomplete. Had the first down, and it falls incomplete. And Connecticut gets another stop and is in great position to score. Coastal had the man wide open for a first down, and Hoffman could not deliver the pass. Wide open on an in route, and it falls incomplete. Now Weasley from the 46-yard line. Back to pass. 1st and 10. Fires over the middle. Behind the defense. Caught. 15. Tackled at the 10-yard line. Near the red zone for Connecticut already. It's fair as hell. Under 2 minutes to go. Bunch formation for Connecticut on the right side. At the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Weasley back to pass once again, looking, fires in the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Had a man over the middle, and it's 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10 for Coastal at the 11-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to Bryce Robinson. Robinson up the middle, finds his way for 7 yards. 3rd and 3 now for UConn, and Coastal calls a timeout. Hey, Vicey. We also have Weasley for 2 more seasons. Handoff Robinson. Robinson going to try to fight his way. Only gets a yard, 4th and 2 for Connecticut. And Connecticut's going for a 4th down as well. And they might have changed their mind. It's going to be a 4th and 2 now for UConn. And they are choosing a new play. It's 4th and 2 for UConn from the 4. Or the 3-yard line, excuse me. Weasley back to pass on the 4th and 2. Fires it in the middle of the middle. It's a 1st down, though. They get the 1st down. Not a touchdown. 1st and goal, though, for UConn. See if they can get this replay off for I formation, goal line formation for UConn. Perfect timing on the replay. Goal line for both teams. UConn wasting some time. It's a QB sneak. I really don't know what happened there, but they get in the end zone for a touchdown. That was the glitchiest QB sneak in the history of this game, I think. But Weasley somehow gets in the end zone. And it's 14-0 Connecticut with a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. Extra point's up. Extra point is good. It's 14-0 here in Connecticut. Minute 4 to go. Kick is away for Connecticut. And it will not be returned. Takes a knee in the end zone. 1st and 10 Coastal has to get something going on this drive. Down 14 now. You get the ball to start the second half, but you need some points here to get some momentum going into halftime. First and 10 for Coastal now from the 25. Hoffman back to pass, looking, fires quickly in. It falls incomplete. The receiver cannot hang on, and Hoffman, after starting 1 for 1, has missed their last 5 passes. 2nd and 10 now for Coastal. And they have to be really careful not to, give UConn the ball back too fast. Second and 10. Hoffman back to pass, looking, fires over the middle. Oh, it's almost intercepted. That would have been a terrible turnover for Coastal. Now it's 3rd and 10. Third and 10 for Coastal at the 25-yard line. UConn has pressed their corners. Hoffman's back to pass, looking, nothing coming open, looking down the field, still nothing, still sitting in the pocket, and the fire at the last second to absolutely no one. And Hoffman has missed his last 7 passes, and Coastal Carolina's going to have to punt it away. UConn with a chance to just go up 3 scores before halftime. Kick is away for Coastal, and if it's going to be fair, caught at the 32-yard line. Connecticut's got 2 timeouts and 46 seconds to try to get some more points before half. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. What can UConn do in these next 46 seconds? Coastal presses, play action pass, weave looking down the field. Going to fire over the middle. It's caught for a 9-yard reception. Romello Dana gets 9 yards. No huddle for UConn. 30 seconds and counting for the Huskies. Second and 1. Another play action. Looking down the field. Fires caught. First down at the 48-yard line this time. Same man, Romello Dana, gets the first down. And I don't think UConn called a timeout. They're going to let the clock run. Or maybe someone got injured. Nope. They did not. Timeout UConn now. First and 10 for UConn. 25 seconds left. Near midfield already. At the 48-yard line. Weezy's back to pass, looking, fires an out route to his tight end. Is caught for a first down. UConn already near the 39-yard line with 20 seconds to go and a single timeout left. Weezy, after throwing 2 interceptions in the first 2 drives, is driving once again another out route. Same man, Elvis Brett, another 4 yards. Gets out of bounds, though. 16 seconds left. Second and 6 at the 38-yard line now. UConn back to pass, looking, fires, caught. It is caught. He spins away, which costs him some yards. Only gets a yard on the play, and it's 3rd and 5 for UConn, and they burned their final timeouts. And they are not in field goal range. 3rd and 5 for Connecticut. 10 seconds left to go. Third and 5 now for UConn. Weasley back to pass, looking, fires left side. Not enough for the first down. It's going to be a 4th and 1 for Connecticut. It's a 49-yard attempt. Can UConn make this with 6 seconds left to go? Kick is up. The kick is good. It's a 17-point game with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Kick is away for Connecticut. It's a squib kick. And we return from the 35. And that'll do for the first half. It's 17-0. UConn at halftime. I don't think a lot of people were expecting that when this game started. But we will we'll get some interviews going. We'll head to UConn first. Coach Pars. I don't think you can have a better first half than what you guys just did. 17-0. What are your thoughts from the first half?
I'll tell you what, we definitely could have a better first half than what we just did. George threw 2 horrid interceptions. It looked like I was back to last season. All right, so I know a lot of coaches are complaining about their quarterbacks. This quarterback's good, man, and he threw 2 horrid interceptions to start. He's had a great week of practice. I trust in him to keep throwing. Zach got a little out of his comfort zone on that, but I got him back and rolling, and we're feeling good. Dude, like, the defense, outstanding. All I need to do is not mess up the play calling on defense this week.
Coach Zach, I mean, yeah, offense, 17 points. Your defense has set you up with a couple of big stops, especially that fourth down one on your side of the field. What adjustments are you going to make going into the second half?
We just scored. We're up by 3 possessions, so I'm pretty calm, pretty comfortable, and we're just going to punch him in the mouth now.
All right. And Raider, can't have a better defense performance than what you had. Are you going to change anything on the second half, or are you just going to keep it the way you've been doing it?
I'm going to stay the course. This is exactly what we planned for, how we've been running it, and that's working. So if it's not broke, don't fix it.
All right.
Gerald,
yeah.
Gerald, please tell Gage that I am aware that I've used both my 4th downs.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Well, with that, I'm going to head over to to Coastal, and I'll see you all at the rest of the game.
What's wrong with you?
All right. I'll remember that week for, buddy.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Coach Gage, not
What's up, bro?
not the greatest first half for Coastal. What adjustments are you making going to the second half?
You tell me. Hell if I know. We're just, I mean, at this point, we just got to try shit, to be honest with you, dude. The offense is, I mean, we fucked ourselves on the first drive with the delay game. Then we went for it on fourth, but it was open. The guy just missed it. Or the quarterback just, threw an incomplete pass. Then, on top of that, they've converted both third downs or fourth down conversions. I mean, 4th and 3, they get it by half an inch, sets them up for a touchdown. I don't know, man. I don't know. Everything's going their way. Is what it seems like.
Twist, your quarterback he hasn't been able to get comfortable tonight. What are you going to try to do in the second half to get him comfortable?
Well, he's thrown more accurate passes to the other team than he has to our guys so far. Luckily, they just dropped them. But I don't know what to tell you, man. It's really hard to watch. You got guys wide open on plays that are going to be there, and you can't get it to them. So we'll just keep on plugging away and see what we can do.
And then Coach Martin, defense has played pretty well tonight. Just been put in a couple of tough spots by the offense. What are you going to try to take in the second half to get some more defensive stops?
We're just going to keep doing work. We got some picks. We're going to keep looking for them. Phenomenal turnaround from last week, so we're going to keep after them and try to limit the opportunities they get.
All right. Well, with that, I'll head back to the booth. We'll get the second half started. I'll see you after the game.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, with that, as you saw on the well, I guess you didn't see on the stat sheet because I had the intros up. UConn scored all 17 in the second quarter as they kick it away. Coastal has to try to get something going on this drive, and it's gonna be a 1st and 10 for Coastal at the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Coastal. Handoff Edenfield. Edenfield blown up in the backfield. Only gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 now for Coastal Carolina. Sorry, Sneak. Largest comeback in the RFCL was 18 points by Central Michigan last season in the playoffs, all in the 4th quarter. So they are not out of it by any means. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback. Or that's a tight end, Trey Turner. Only gets 4 yards. That's a 3rd and 6 for Coastal now. Third and 6 for Coastal Carolina. I'm assuming this is 4 down there. I don't know if they've gone for 2, to be honest with you. I don't think they have. I think they've got 1 left in the 3rd quarter, but it's 3rd and 6 nonetheless for Coastal from the 29. Hoffman back to pass. Going to fire. It's almost intercepted at the 42-yard line. A great play by the corner, and Coastal Carolina's got a decision to make here. They're going to punt. First and 10 for UConn now. And they have a chance to really put a dagger in this game, going up 4 scores here in the third quarter. Something that Coastal cannot afford. 1st and 10 for the Huskies near the 28-yard line. Be a handoff for Robinson. Robinson right side, almost breaks through the line, gets to the around the 29. Second and 8 for UConn. Says that you saw that screen flash. Coastal's only got 22 yards of offense through in the third quarter. Weasley back to pass on the second and 8. Looking, fires. It's going to be thrown away. 3rd and 8 now for George Weasley, who is 15 of 22 on the day. Third and 8 now for George Weasley and the UConn offense from the 29-yard line. 2 receivers on the left side. And now they switch it up. The tight end Spruce splits off on the left side as well. So 3 receivers left side and 1 on the top. It is Dana on the top as Weasley fires over the middle. It's going to be caught for a first down by UConn. I don't know who caught that. I didn't get the name, but what a play by the receiver to fight his way for a first down. And UConn extends the drive. UConn would not have been able to go for that on 4th down. They've already used their 2. So that was a clutch pickup for the Connecticut wide receiver. John Jones, the freshman, was the one who did that. 1st and 10 for UConn. Weasley back to pass, looking at a fire left side. It's caught. Alex Blake gets 4 yards. 2nd and 6 for Connecticut. He said bad word. I'm not surprised. Would you not be saying bad words at this point? Down 17, you barely give up a first down. I would have given you the ball back. I'd be pissed. Play extra pass. Weasley looking down the field. Has the man caught. First down and a little bit more. Spins up to the 41-yard line. Romelo Dana gets another first down for UConn. Handoff Robinson. Robinson gets through the line, gets 4 yards. Second and 6 for all right, sneak. It's going to be a handoff. Bryce Robinson. Robinson cuts up the field, gets 10 yards. First down, UConn. Listen, if that's the case, it'll be settled week 4 because UConn and UCO play week 4. So we will find out then. Play extra pass. Weasley looking, fires down the field. It's caught for a first down. What a play by Alex Blake to catch that before the corner gets there, and it's first and goal UConn. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I just don't think that UCO should lose the 1 spot until we lose, until I feel. Weasley fires right side, and it's only caught for 3 yards. Gets to around the 8. Second and goal for UConn. Second and goal for UConn from the 6. Handoff for Robinson. Robinson only gets to around the 3-yard line. Third and goal for Connecticut. They can't go for it on 4th down. So holding UConn to 3 here would be very beneficial for Connecticut. With the back to pass, 3rd and goal, looking. Nothing coming up. Going to take off, run with it. Will he get in the end zone? He spins, and he gets in. Touchdown, Yukon. And Yukon goes up 4 scores. We will look at this again. Yukon is going to be up 24-0. Nisma, that means exactly what I said it's going to mean. I'm running at the score. I've told you all week as Michael Taylor only gets a 24-yard return. You shouldn't have done your former head coach, now you should not have done what he did last week. That's all I'm going to say, Nisma. That would be pretty funny, but I don't know. It is 24-0 now, and Coastal has like 22 yards of offense, so they've got to figure out something. It's going to be a RPO. Edenfield with the handoff. Edenfield gets outside. He has some nice blocks. Only gets 7 yards though. 2nd and 3 for Coastal. For real. 8, you're not wrong. That's true. Technically 3 scores, but in the RFCL it's basically 4 because I haven't seen anyone convert 3 straight 2-point conversions. But Coastal can be the first handoff to Edenfield. Edenfield gets 7 yards. 1st and 10 Coastal. I think it's the first, or see, that's their 2nd first down of the game. Pete, you're only making this worse for yourself. Just telling you right now, only making it worse. First and 10 for Coastal near the 37-yard line. It's going to be a handout. Taylor breaks 1. Gets some nice blocks. Gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3 for Coastal. Another handoff. Michael Taylor with the carry. Gets back to line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and 3. You should beg for mercy. Well, that sucks. Let's be real. I don't think there's going to be a blowout tomorrow. And it's not because... It's just because Wad's not here. And he runs the offense much better than I do. So, yeah. 3rd and 3 for Coastal near the 44-yard line. Hoffman back to pass. Quick fires over to his running back who steps out of bounds. And it's 4th and 2 Coastal Carolina. I don't know if they can go for this. I actually don't know. Okay, they're checking. Now, they can fake it. That is the thing. They can fake it. I bet they will. Can they? I didn't see. They can. 4th and 2 for Coastal. You have to pick this up. If you don't, it's basically over. Basically over at this point. We don't get Hoffman back to pass. Gonna fire down the field. It's got a man. It's come on the defense. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Coastal. And it is not over, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Hoffman gets in the end zone. You want to kiss Barack? Listen, bro. No. Hey. On that topic, though, we need a Barack Chalk Jared meetup when I get back to Lawrence. Mandatory. Anyway, Coastal gets on the board. It is 24-7 now, and we will relook at that 4th and 2 play. as the ball is being returned to the 25-30. Gets to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Oh, you know what we could do, Brock? We'll both be in college. Nismo, I live in Oklahoma, bro. Like, what? I live in Oklahoma. Nismo, yeah, you were making this 15 times worse for you. 1st and 10 for UConn. Handoff. Blowing up in the backfield is Bryce Robinson, and they're burning timeouts. I don't know if he meant to do that, but maybe Gage is just trying to save as much cloth. Are you actually? Yeah. Are you at school, or you just, like, you live there? When are we meeting? I don't know. Whenever I get back in a couple weeks, when I move back up there. 2nd and 12 for UConn near the 34. Why? Oh, you're in Fort Worth? Are you a TCU fan then? Handoff Robinson. Robinson fights his way, gets 4 yards. 3rd and 8 now. Oh, no, you're at Oregon State, aren't you? I forgot about that. 3rd and 8 for UConn. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And UConn's taken to the 4th. Down 17 is Coastal Carolina. What can they do to get something on the board? Silence. I don't know what Nismo is talking about. You even spelled silence wrong. UCA can't even do that correctly, so. I'm literally clapping. Gonna be a play action pass. Wizzy looking down the field, gonna fire over the middle. It's caught. 1st down at the 34-yard line. Alex Blake gets another 1st down for UConn. So we're gonna have a replay. I don't know why those records did not go away, but that's cool. What's your prediction for the second game? I think the under is going to hit again, but I don't know. It just depends whether Georgetown can move the ball or not. That's it is bullying. It is bullying. Weasley back to pass, looking, fires. It's almost intercepted, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Sneak. Let me tell you this right now. I don't give a fuck. Okay, it's my, I'm streaming, so you can sue me. Okay. Whatever, Lepke, whatever. Handoff Robinson, blown up in the backfield. Signs. I'm not. No. Listen. Third and 13 for Connecticut. It's going to be another play action. Woozy looking down the field. Fires over the middle. Caught. Not enough for a 1st down. They're probably in field goal range. Timeout Coastal. That one was definitely intentional. 46 yards. Definitely makeable for UConn. Kick is up. Kick is good. It is 27-7. Kick is away for the Huskies. It's going to be returned from the goal line for Coastal Carolina. And Coastal looking for some blockers. Spins away and gets to 24. I said halftime show. Yeah. All right. I'm not agreeing to anything. This is bullying. Deflection pass. Hoffman looking. Nothing coming open. Going to fire left side. It's almost intercepted for Coastal Carolina. And all three coaches are just, in disbelief of what's going on tonight. 2nd and 10 for Coastal Carolina now. You already know where I told you the dorm I stay in, Brock. Like, what? You know what dorm I stay in. So, pull up. Dare you. 2nd and 10 for Coastal. This game is boring me. I haven't been this bored in an RFCL game since last week when Coastal, or when UConn did it to NDSU. 1st and 10 for CCU at the 43-yard line. First and 10. You're not thinking, I'll tell you my dorm. I don't care. I'll tell you my dorm number. Not telling everyone else that, but Hoffman back to pass. 1st and 10 fires. It's, oh my, I don't even know where that pass was going. Hey Reed, is this why you dropped out of the Classic League again? I'm gonna ban you from every league in this thing for joining and dropping out of literally every single league in our league. Who burned me? That's fair. My commentary is boring. There's nothing to commentate. Hoffman back to pass. 2nd and 10 fires. It's almost intercepted again. Twist said you dropped out of the Classic. We do have someone made an alt. It's an alt confirmed. 3rd and 10 for Coastal. Fires in the middle. It's caught for 6 yards. Camden Robertson. Oh. I think you need to DM him because he thinks you're dropping out for good. 4th and 4 for Coastal near the 49-yard line. Hoffman giving some audibles. Now, back to pass looking. Nothing coming open. Fired. It's nowhere close. And it's turned over on downs for Coastal. And Connecticut's getting the ball back. Yeah, Bucky, I don't know if you want to join for the last 5 minutes. Fuck you, Nismo. That's all I gotta say. I'll see you tomorrow night, buddy. All right. It's definitely an alt for as you said that. Man by the defense, 20, 15, 10, 5, just like that. Touchdown, UConn. And it is 34-7. Connecticut. Oh, replay. There we go, replay. I said curse word. Did you not hear Gage's halftime interview? And it's 34-7 UConn. All right, let's talk about the next game. I'm getting a DM from Watt. Let's see what it says. CCU Payne is the DM. I did say it. Brock, I did say it. Did you not hear me? No, Nismo. Hoffman under center I formation handoff to Edenfield. Edenfield only gets 3. 2nd and 7 for Coastal Carolina. Oh, Gage dropped the F-bomb. I know. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Yeah, he did. I swear he did. Anyway. 2nd and 7, handoff to Edenfield once again. What was that? 3rd and 3 for Slade Edenfield. Nismo, shut up, bro. Like, God, shut up. All right, Cor. I didn't even know you could delete stuff. Good. Good. Handoff Edenfield. Edenfield doesn't get the first down. Yes, I am happy. I'm setting the tone for my opponent tomorrow night. Fourth and 1. Really? I'm a bully? You want to talk about... Okay, that's fair. No, you got me. You got me. 4th and 1 for Coastal near the 35-yard line, needing a yard. Hoffman back to pass, going to fire. Has a man caught. First down. Gets to the 45. It's Cameron Robertson. Thanks, Core. Let's not. Listen. Yes. Hoffman back to pass. Fires. Left side's got a man and launches out of bounds. Makes fun of... When did I do that, Nismo? When did I do that? Second and 10 for Coastal near the 46-yard line. Handoff Edenfield, who fights his way for 4 yards. It's the 3rd and 6 now for Coastal. And let's see if UConn gets the ball back. If they're going to learn the lesson from last week, instead of trying to run it up again. I think Pars is smiling. I think that means he's running it up. Who would you rather play? What? Who is that to? Core. 3rd and 6. Coastal back to pass, looking, nothing coming open. Hoffman fires, has a man on a slant, gets the first down. DJ Williams, 14 yards. And Coastal gets another first down. Near the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Hoffman back to pass, play action. Blitz coming. Fires to the man that came in motion across the line of scrimmage. Only loses a yard. 2nd and 11. Second and 11 for Coastal Carolina near the 37-yard line. UConn is playing back. This is a division game. Kind of forgot about that. It's going to be Coffee Gavin Stokes. I think that's the first time we've called his name all season. He goes to call a timeout. 3rd and 8 now for the Chanticleers. U-Bands, though. Third and 8 for Coastal Carolina. Hoffman under center. Back to pass. Looking down the field. Fires. Has a man. It's behind the defense. And it falls incomplete. 4th and 8 for... Bro, I can't do anything from here. Coastal trying to kick another longer field goal. Didn't they miss the last time they kicked from this far? Kick is up. The kick is no good. He misses to the right this time. And that's 2 missed field goals tonight for Coastal Carolina. I told you, Reed. I don't know what to do, guys. So, 1st and 10 for UConn near the 35-yard line. 2 clock is on. I think they're going to run the clock out here. Handoff to Robinson, left side. Robinson loses a yard. And it's 2nd and 11 for the Huskies. Second 11, man in motion is John Jones across the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a flea flicker, and he launches it out of bounds. That'll be questioned in the post game. Blowout material? I don't know what to say, guys. Didn't really expect this, to be honest with you. Yeah. Did not see a just start to finish dominating win for UConn. Maybe not start to finish. Struggled in the first 2 drives. Since then, nothing else. Collection pass. Weasley fires. It's going to be caught for a first down. Romelo Dana gets to the 41-yard line. And UConn, I don't think, is done scoring yet. I think they're trying to get some more points on the board here. Near the 46-yard line, actually. It's going to be a handoff to Robinson, blown up in the backfield. Loses 3 yards, second and 13. And, yeah, no one asked you, Trigger. And here comes the knee. Shouldn't you be having a game to get rid for in like 20 minutes? Anyway, there's the knee. That'll do it. Coastal falls to 0-2. Connecticut moves to 2-0 after another blowout victory for the Huskies. And we will head to the winners of tonight, UConn. Get their cams ready.
Every day.
Coach Bars,
How's it going?
what a way to get your first division win of the season.
Yes,
There's really nothing bad to say about this performance. Other than those first 2 drives, you dominated from start to finish. What are your takeaways?
I'm not gonna lie. Zach and I were talking about this. Obviously, I'm happy with the defense. I'm kind of disappointed in the offense this week. I'm actually we're scoring, right? We're playing really well, but I feel like we played really bad that game. I mean, we came away 34-7, but I really feel like we played bad that game. If we play like that against you, we're losing. So it's how do I get better? How do I get this team better? And obviously, their 1 touchdown was a bad defensive call for me and Raider. We know it doesn't work, but we wanted to try it. Obviously, didn't work again. So we're going away with we're 2-0, 1-0 in the division, high point differential. We're feeling good, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Yeah, Coach Zach, as Par said, offense did its job tonight. Got the job done. What are your takeaways? Where do you look to improve next week?
George didn't play as well as I wanted him to, but at the end of the day, we won by a lot. So I'll take it, and we'll be on to next week.
All right, and then Raider, besides that one, missed coverage in the secondary from your defense, it was a dominant defense performance. What were your takeaways from tonight?
I think the game plan that we made throughout the week really worked. Obviously, there's some play calls that I mixed in there that I don't have a high success rate that I just want to, try and see if they do work. But I'm going to get away from those moving forward, and hopefully we'll have just more dominating performances.
Caleb, I'd like to say 2 more things.
Okay.
Real quick. First off, I'm not going to lie, I forgot the first. Second off, can we talk about the dropped interceptions for a second? We had 6 dropped interceptions. Edgar, the best safety in the league. I hype him up all offseason. 3rd place, tied 3rd in Heisman voting last year. Dropped 4 interceptions himself. Dude, we're working on the corners' hands. There's a reason their corners, not receivers. We're working on that. Also, I don't have the gift for anything, but to Angel, to Law, I was not familiar with your game. 2 interceptions for George. Oh, dude, well played. I'll see you.
All right. Well, with that, I will move on to Coastal, which should be a fun interview. Congrats on the win. I'll see you next week.
See you week 5, buddy.
Coach Gage, there's probably not a lot of good you can take away from this game, but what were your takeaways from tonight?
Defense, we're starting to get it figured out. We game plan for them, and it worked really well. But once you're down 14-0, game plan goes out the window. Really, we had to throw the game plan out when we were down 7-0. I mean, we had two interceptions in the first, I think their first 2 drives of the game. So we had them figured out. we were talking. I think they got every first down they had. I think they got it by like less than a yard, pretty much. So we were there. We were making plays. They just made it. They had the inches on their side.
And then Twist. Offensively, Hoffman just really never got it going. What changes are you going to try to make going to next week to, getting more comfortable from start to finish?
That's a great question. I don't know. Like Gage said, we had the game plan going in as far as like how we wanted to introduce him to the passing game and all this, and just couldn't really ever get off the schneid. So I don't know. It's nothing that we really weren't like prepared for. It's just a matter of execution at this point. So freshman mistakes, but it's time to grow up. We got to start making the plays.
And then Martin, defense, I feel like, they played okay. They were just on the field for a long time tonight. What can you take away from this and put in your game plan for next week?
Go look at the tape. The defense was there. They got some good plays. They were able to complete the plays, but our defense was there. We just didn't execute all the time, and I attribute that to being on the field a lot. But came out and played a much better, more complete game. We just got to be able to finish out and play a whole game instead of just a quarter or two.
All right. Well, I will leave you all to your post-game discussions, and I'll see you all next week for game number 3.
Appreciate it, Gerald.
All right. Well, with that wraps up game number 1 of tonight. Still coming up in around 15 minutes is Georgetown heading to Miami for game 2. So stick around. We'll send the link in the Discord when that one starts. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to the stream. Helps grow our league, Discord, whatever you want to call it. It helps us grow in general. And we will see you all in a couple minutes for game number 2.